Fala, galera, beleza? Aqui é o Jordão. Bem-vindos aí a mais uma live do Always Be Closing, Always Be Closing. Always Be Closing, para quem não sabe, é sempre fechando. E essa minha tatuagem aqui ó, é uma das minhas tatuagens aqui que eu tenho no meu corpo. Meu corpo parece o álbum de figurinha da Copa. Tá quase completo, ainda falta algumas figurinhas para completar. Uma das minhas tatuagens é exatamente essa frase aqui, always be closing, que significa sempre fechando. Sempre fechando. É um termo usado no mundo das vendas para lembrar quem vende de que tem que fechar e não ficar só no blá blá blá. Tem que fechar o negócio e não só ficar enrolando. E eu tenho dei um segundo sentido para essa frase para mim mesmo, que é o seguinte: tudo que eu me meto a fazer na vida, eu tenho que ir até o fim. Nesse país aqui tem muita gente com iniciativa, mas desiste no meio do caminho. Não acaba as coisas. A gente começa e não termina. Always Be Closing tem esse sentido para mim também. Se eu comprar esse livro aqui, eu tenho que ler até o final. Não tem a ver parar no meio. Se for uma porcaria o livro, eu tenho que, então, rasgar, queimar, jogar fora ou dar para alguém. Mas eu tenho que me livrar. Não pode ficar em cima da mesa as coisas. Não pode ficar parado o e-mail. Não pode ficar parado as coisas. Tem que andar para frente, se livrar, entendeu? E aí, galera, eu estou falando em português porque... Olha, fecha aí, Adriano. Eu estou falando em português porque eu estou esperando a galera chegar. Se chegarem, a gente já vai começar. Mas daqui a pouco eu vou chavear para o inglês e eu não vou mais falar português, hein, galera? Não vou mais falar português. A live de hoje tem 3 partes. A primeira parte, eu vou falar sobre como... o título é How to Max Your Time to Crush Your Sales Goals. A tradução é como maximizar seu tempo para acabar, detonar, destruir as suas metas de vendas. Eu vou falar sobre isso. Vai durar uns minutinhos aí, e aí depois eu vou passar para o John, que já está aqui, diretamente da Irlanda. Ele acabou de sair da Giorgio Armani, né? Ele comprou um novo terno, novas roupas. Ele todo dia está na Giorgio Armani, é o cliente preferencial da Giorgio Armani. Acabou de comprar...
Yes.
Acabou de gastar uma grana lá, ele aqui, já está aqui, ó. Acabou de gastar uma grana lá na Irlanda e ele já está aqui para participar. Hi, John, how are you?
How are you, Ricardo? Hello, São Paulo. Hello, Brazil. How are things? That's it. It wasn't pennies, and it wasn't Armani. This is...
Pennies.
Absolutely. Wonderful shop, Ricardo. Pennies. Fantastic shop. Have you heard about Pennies in Ireland? Yes? Have you heard about Pennies?
Never.
It's an amazing shop, Ricardo. It's one of the all-Irish...
When I was there, I went to Armani, Gucci, Prada. I never been to Pennies.
Next time you come, Ricardo, I will bring you there. I'll bring you there. Don't worry. Next time.
Sure. Let's go. John is already here, waiting for his time. Bom, depois que eu falar aqui, o John vai entrar, vai dar uma aula para vocês, vai corrigir os meus erros, e aí a gente vai ter uma terceira parte, onde você que está assistindo pode entrar em vídeo com a gente e falar inglês, praticar o seu inglês. O Adriano, o Galã, Bruno já está aqui também, e ele vai participar aqui, aí, ó. Fala aí, Bruno. Você está onde?
Eu estou aqui em Aracaju. Eu sou de Salvador, nasci em Salvador, mas eu moro aqui em Aracaju desde os 12 anos de idade.
Show, então. Teremos...
Welcome, Adriano. Lovely to meet you. How are you, Adriano?
Good, thanks, man. Thank you.
Nice to see you there. Hello, Aracaju. Very nice.
Pleasure to be here with you guys. It's really great.
This is a worldwide live. We have people from São Paulo, Ireland, Aracaju, and Angola. Adilson Camacho has joined us from Angola, and he's watching from LinkedIn. Marlon
Hello, Adilson. Hello, Marlon. How wonderful.
Marlon Aulas, he likes to learn. He's not teaching anything, but he's learned everything. He's here also from Rio de Janeiro, and he's coming from YouTube.
You too, very nice. Super, guys. How lovely. Wonderful.
So let's go back to me and let's start my presentation. If you are watching this presentation in a year of 2422, look for me because I still alive with 450 years. I'm like Yoda from Star Wars. You know, let me show you Baby Yoda. If you haven't seen Baby Yoda in your life, this is Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian, TV show that Disney create last 2 years ago, and is the second season is coming October 30 at Disney Plus. That Disney Plus, by the way, will be launched in Brazil in November 17. November 17, you have the opportunity to meet Baby Yoda that is here in my house. So let's start my presentation. Let me see. And as you can see, there is John here above me, who is taking notes, who will take notes, who will make me embarrass myself because they will correct me, my mistakes. And Adriano, because I'm gringo, and I'm still learning Portuguese. I don't know Portuguese. I just know English, but my Portuguese is terrible. But here is Adriano for Aracaju. What Aracaju? Aracaju. And we have here also Victor Hugo. He's not the one that wrote Les Miserables, but he's here. He's like, no, his grandson is here, and he's from Camboriú, Balneário Camboriú. This is a good place. Very nice, very nice. All of you should come there. Aracaju also has beautiful beaches. I think Adriana is going to tell us a little bit about the Aracaju beach, beautiful beaches that is there. That is
wonderful.
You can go there. Right. So let's start. Let's talk about how to max your time to crush your sales goals, because the times go by. Today is like October 7th. It's already almost the end of the day, the end of the month. In 5 days, we have in Brazil like the Kids Day, right? Kids Day is October 12th. And after Kids Day is like October 15th. It's in the middle of the month. You know, when you wake up, it's already finished. So go. You need to have like a sales funnel. You have a goal, and if your sales funnel is empty until up to October 15, you are dead. You have to fill out your sales funnel until up to October 15. October 15. I say I forgot. Never mind. You have to fill out your sales funnel up to October 15. Otherwise, you'll be fired. You'll be fired by your wife or by your boss, right? So, how to max your time to crush your sales goals? I have two main ideas for you here today. The first one is you have to automate a lot of things that you do. You have to automate a lot of things that you do. All of you do a lot of things in sales to make sales happen. You have to find people. You have to meet them. You have to do presentations. You have to do proposals. There are a lot of things that you have to do. And today, the market has so many tools, so many tech tools that you can put in your life to automate things. One of the tools that I use, that I suggest all of you to use to automate a lot of things that you do, is Pipedrive. Pipedrive from Estonia. How do you say Estonia in English? What is the name of the Estonia in English?
Estonia.
Pipedrive.com.br is from Estonia. Estonia is a small country in the middle of Europe. is less is smaller than Sorocaba. I think is very small, very small. You can
Very
run the
small.
whole country in a day. If you are a marathon guy, you can run a whole country and meet everyone. And Pipedrive, by the way, is one of the fastest growth company in Estonia nowadays. They are creating a lot of jobs for Estonia people. Pipedrive is the CRM, customer relationship management software that I use since ever. I love Pipedrive. They are easy. They are cheap, and Pipedrive is affordable. Is in Portuguese. You have Portuguese support. You have a chat inside Pipedrive. Anytime you have questions about how to use Pipedrive, you go to chat, click there, and someone that speaks Portuguese will be helping you to learn how to use Pipedrive. Pipedrive with Pipedrive, for example, I customize emails that I send in a daily basis. Pipedrive has a feature. Let me show you here. I print the screen here for you to see. Pipedrive has a feature. I put an arrow, as you can see here. Look to the arrow, right?
Arrow. Yeah, arrow.
Like the dog you have, you have to. Like the dog, you have a dog. He said, "Wow, wow." So arrow. Like the dog, like Lassie.
Very similar. Very like Lassie.
Remember Lassie from the movies. That's Lassie, that boring movies. But so Pipedrive has that amazing feature where you can store, you can have all your emails or your emails templates that you use in a daily basis in one place. So when a customer calls you asking for a proposal, you just have to get the proposal email template with everything already written there. You can put in those on those templates. You can put images. You can put videos. You put everything there. And once you have the name of the customer on the CRM, his role in the company, his and other information like budgets and problems that you are looking for to solve, or solutions that is looking for to buy, or anything else. You can create different fields on Pipedrive where you can insert in those email templates. So what I do, I choose one here, and I send to the customer, and that one, when a customer receives, is very much personalized. His name is there, his company is there, his name is over there, his budget is there, the problem, everything else, everything that I collect during the phone call, I put on the email. It's amazing. If you don't have a tool like that, you need a lot of time. You need a lot of time to make it happen. So I recommend Pipedrive for that because of that. The second thing, when you send emails to your contacts or prospects or customers, they go direct to your Pipedrive. You can send direct from Pipedrive. Pipedrive has an inbox where you can write and you can send emails direct from Pipedrive. And when you send the email through Pipedrive, the email that you send goes direct to the customer profile on Pipedrive, and you have all the emails that you send to your customer in a customer profile. I think yeah, and this and that thing happened too when you have a deal. When you send a proposal to someone, and you after that you send messages to that person about the proposal that you sent, you can also have above and under the proposal that you sent. I printed here the screen that shows the proposal that I sent. I just cover here the name of the customer, but once I send the proposal in Pipedrive Pipedrive creates like a profile of the proposal, as you can see here, palestras, blah blah blah, and here is the timeline, proposal timeline. Here, all the emails that is related, linked to the proposal that I sent. All emails is here. So if you don't have a Pipedrive, how long does it take you to find the email that you sent like 3 months ago or 2 months ago? Because I know 50% of the proposal that you sent, they don't close in the first day, right? The customer takes like 3 months to buy, 2 months to buy, 4 months to buy. So when they finally call you, they ask you for something that you said or that he said 2 months ago, and you take like 15 minutes to find just one email. So when you have a software like Pipedrive, you can start and have all your emails that you already sent in the same place, like that. Another amazing tool that saves a lot of time for me is here, email. Like I told you, you can send emails direct from Pipedrive. So the guy calls you to talk about proposal that you sent. You are in a proposal profile, like here, and he asks you for you to send an email. Look how fast that Pipedrive works to do that. You just click here, email. He will open the inbox here. I mean, he will open that place where you can write email. He will open the edit email, and here you can also choose one of the emails templates that you have here, and choose one, and boom, you send direct to him, direct from the proposal profile. So this saves a lot of time during the month. Another thing, take advantage of the artificial intelligence that is already there. You can find artificial intelligence, AI in Pipedrive and other software that is out there. So Pipedrive today, you can automate many tasks that you do. For example, when someone goes to my website and fill out the form to request information, they goes direct to my Pipedrive. Once they is there, I don't have to do anything. They just, after he finished the fill out the form on the web, they click the button, submit. His information goes direct to the Pipedrive as a lead. He goes direct to the Pipedrive as a lead, and once he's there as a lead, Pipedrive sends him an email welcoming that new lead to my database. And that welcoming email has a video that I've created, has an image, has many different things that I put there to introduce me to a new lead. And after that, the Pipedrive creates a task in my agenda, in my calendar, like 2 hours after the customer opened the email, I got a message, notification that I should call that lead because he already opened the email. So everything that I'm telling you happens automatically. I don't have to do anything. So that automation that you have in Pipedrive is amazing. You can automate many things that you do. All right, he can send messages without you do anything. He creates tasks in your agenda without do anything. Another tool that I use that is amazing is looks like it's magic. It's magic. It calls Crystal Knows. Crystal Knows. I'm writing down here on the Crystal on the comments. I just wrote Crystal Knows for you to know. Crystal Knows. He's amazing. He has a free version. Crystal Knows has a free version and a paid version. So what Crystal Knows does, when you are in your LinkedIn. Let's say that, let's go back to that story that I start talking about. The customer comes to my website, he fill out the form, he sends, submit to me, he became a lead, goes to my desk, hold my Pipedrive sends his an email, create a task for me to call, 2 hours after the guy read my mail. I go to my Pipedrive, call that motherfucker lead. Okay. So what I know about that guy, I don't know anything about him. So what I do, I go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn Brazil has like 60 million Brazilians there, already there, updating their profile in a daily basis. So I go to Pipedrive. Let's think that that lead is called Victor Popper. Victor Popper, that guy, that director of All In at Marketing Cloud at Local Web. Let's say that is the lead that I'm talking about. So what I do, I click in Crystal Knows. Once you go to crystalknows.com, you can install a kind of piece of software in your Chrome browser. And after you have Crystal Knows installed in your Chrome browser, once you are in your customer profile at LinkedIn, you click here. Crystal Knows will open in your left, in your right, a profile, a personality profile, a psychological, a psycho profile of Victor Popper. Like here, let's see what Crystal Knows is talking about. Victor tends to be, I don't know, I can see Victor tends to be something and energized by ideas, favoring action over analysis, and the big picture over details. Quick tip: approach conversation in a lively, energetic manner. And another amazing feature that Crystal Knows offers for us is that thing here. If you need to call Victor, say something. If you need to call Victor to make a pitch, a sales pitch, get advice. So you click here, get advice, and Crystal Knows is gonna give you advice for you to what kind of words, what kind of things you should do or not do when you call Victor to pitch them something. It's amazing. Crystal Knows is amazing. He helps you to understand the personality of those leads that you are trying to call and you want to do business with. This is what artificial intelligence, AI, will do for sales now. It's doing now. Imagine in 10 years, imagine in 5 years, how be easy for us to understand people that we want to do business with. And another tool that I use is Buffer. Buffer.com is a small piece of software that helps you to update your social media. Through Buffer, you can post at LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Those 4. And YouTube also. And the magic that Buffer does is that Buffer tells you what is the best time for you to publish in your social media. We are all an auctions, right? We are not an auctions. We are all the time look for sales. And once you create something that you consider amazing, like I have a big announcement to make, my customer needs to know now. But then now for you is like 7 a.m. and your customer is not in social media. It's not there yet. So you post a big announcement in a time that nobody's there to watch, to see. So you lost that opportunity to do the big announcement. Buffer knows the right time, the best time. Buffer knows and tells you the best time that your customer is there on social media waiting for or browsing for, looking for information. So it's like today is 7 a.m. You are, let's publish. Buffer tells you, calm down, breathe. It's free. Breathe. give me the information and let me publish it at 10:15 a.m. That's the best time for you to publish things for your network, because they are there live waiting for you. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's basically like artificial intelligence plus anything else. So I told in the beginning that I will give you 2 ideas for you to max your time to crush your sales goal. The first one is automate a lot of things that you do with the tools that we already have there. The second one is about systematize everything that you do. Systematize everything that you do. What I mean by that, your Monday, your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your Thursday, your Friday should look the same every fucking week. Every fucking week, your Monday should look the same. Your Tuesday should look the same. And even, I mean, you can have like you can schedule, or you can save, you can block like 2 hours every Monday for you to do nothing. Okay, you don't want to do nothing. Okay, the time for you to do nothing is like from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. You have that hour, you save that hour for you do nothing. Okay, you want to do nothing? Do nothing. But do nothing in that time that you blocked in your calendar from 6 to 7. All right, do things like that. Your life is going to change when you start having agenda, calendar that you blocked with specific tasks that you do every day, every week, in the same day, in the same hour, in the same time. Like here, I'm giving you an example of some tasks, some things that salespeople have to do in a weekly basis. For example, let's say prospecting, which you have to do, all of us have to do. By the way, next week I'm gonna do a course. I would like that all of you to make your be there is how to sell over the phone. How to sell over the phone. Venderportelefone.com.br. Look for that. Venderportelefone.com.br. You learn with me a live online and a live how to sell over the phone. It's from Tuesday to Thursday, October 13 to October 15. So when you start blocking your calendar, your life will change. Prospecting, very important. You should do in a daily basis. Customer meetings is very important too. You should block time for customer meetings. That's very important. If you don't do that, you be crazy, because maybe for some of you, every time, every week, every day, some customer calls you to arrange a meeting with you. And what do? You look for space in your agenda to do a meeting with that guy that wants to meet you tomorrow 3 p.m. But if you look to your agenda, tomorrow 3 p.m., you haven't saved for customer meetings. Tomorrow 3 p.m., you have blocked for follow-up in your pipeline, So you should never go to a customer meeting if you have blocked your calendar for pipeline follow-up, for example. So in order for you to not get crazy, you should block like 2 or 3 days of your week for customer meetings. I do that for 20 years. If a president, if the Pope calls me asking for a meeting for tomorrow, 4 p.m., I will tell the Pope, I'm not available 4 p.m. I'm not available. I'm available for you 11 a.m. because 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. is the time that I blocked in my agenda for customer meetings. And I don't care if the Pope is calling me. I don't change my agenda for the Pope because he's the Pope. I don't change. I recommend do the same for all of you. If you don't want to get crazy, if you want to be more productive, if you want to crush your sales goal, have an agenda, block it. We blocks of tasks that you do in a daily basis, in the right time. I mean, in a weekly basis. And Adriano just fall apart, and because he felt asleep with my talk. So Cancels. I told you that I'm gonna give you 2 ideas for you to create your sales goal, but I have a 31. 31 to finish my talk. I have a 31. Cancels everything that is not linked to your goals. Cancels everything that is not linked to your goals. If you want to crush your goals, you have to cancel everything. If someone is asking you tomorrow to go to a barbecue, and that barbecue, there's nothing to do with your goals, your life goals, don't go to the barbecue. It doesn't matter if your father is inviting you, is your mother that's inviting you, don't go to the barbecue. Or if you want to go to the barbecue because you are a polite girl, a polite boy, okay, go to barbecue, stay there for 15 minutes, get out. Don't do things with your life that not direct related, is not linked to your goals. That's what differentiates people that get rich from people that stay poor. The people that stay poor don't have goals. They wake up in the morning looking for things to do, or they wake up in the morning waiting for someone asking him to do something. So you will stay poor, my friend. You will stay poor until the end of your fucking life. If you are waiting for someone to ask you to ask you to do something, don't do that. You have to have goals. You have to work. You have to live a life that is 100% linked to your goals. If you want to get somewhere in your life, So that's it for today. I would like to invite all of you to join our group in WhatsApp. Always Be Closing Business English group at WhatsApp. Every day, John is there teaching people business English. I'm there too. Adriano is always there. Adriano that is here. And some of you that is watching me right now, right? So if you are not there yet, join the group. Okay, that's it, folks, for today. And now I'm gonna pass to John. Then he's gonna correct me and give tips and things like that. How was it, John? How was I? I was fucking bad. How was it? John, you don't have microphone. Let me. You mute your microphone. Unmute your microphone. John, we can't hear you. You have to unmute your microphone.
There we are. I'm not sure. A little problem here. Is my thing cutting? I think my connection was cut. I'm not sure what's happening there. Guys, let me try. Ricardo, that was actually very, very good. Very good. I heard about 4 or 5 or 6 mistakes. You're improving a lot, and actually you did very, very well there. Some small little mistakes that we can look at. But to be honest, you're actually doing really very well. And I'm not saying this to make you happy. You're actually doing very well, Ricardo. You're doing super well. Let me just see how I can share my screen here to show you what I want to correct. A few little details here. But I'm not being able to share for some reason.
Is Buffer better than Hootsuite? Yes, Marlon.
Is it what?
Buffer is better than Hootsuite. Hootsuite is another social media tool that works like Buffer. Scheduling what we want to publish in your social media. Buffer is better. If it wasn't better, I wasn't using, right, my motherfucker. I would be using Hootsuite. What the fuck is stupid question, motherfucker? The Hootsuite is good, but Buffer is much better. Hi, Adriano. What do you think about my presentation?
Sorry, can you repeat what I think about?
Did you like my presentation?
Here with my internet.
Sure. And the idea of having an agenda and block the times you don't want to do anything. Like I do have an agenda, and once you said that I we should have everything in just one place, like on your cell phone, on your tablet, computer. And I'm still having an agenda with a paper because it's something that makes me feel I can carry to anywhere where I go, and it's easier to take notes. But I need to switch to the cell phone and use the agenda from cell phone. Anyway, my block times where I don't do anything, it's from midday to 2 p.m. It's after lunch, I take a little rest, and then from 2, I have other things to do. But of course,
You have agenda blocked, like I mentioned. You work like that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I have. Not well. The times we have for lunch and dinner, for example, are the times that I'm not doing. I take the advantage of having something to. Let me read it. I take the advantage to have something to eat, and after that, I know we need to take a little rest because of our digestion. So I just don't do anything by this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel better to begin again. But your explanations are really nice, and I feel the energy here when you talk. You send a very powerful energy, and I feel like I want to do a lot of things right after.
Yeah, I do myself when I hear myself. I feel motivated. I motivate myself. Even it works for me, you know. It's I feel the energy myself.
Yes, I keep wondering, how do you do so many things in the morning, afternoon, evening, every day? I try to understand how you can manage your time so well. You know, I think it's because you have already done it for many years, and
Yeah,
you are already used to.
yeah. This is one of the thing. Yeah, like I'm 50 years old. After 35 years working, you learn something. But I think the secret is part of the secret is this one. Is that one that I just shared? The blocked agenda. You have to be very disciplined and have agenda. And in order for you to not do it, in order for you to not follow your agenda or to follow your agenda, is that you have to share your agenda with people around you. The people around you have to know what you're gonna about, what your agenda for today. They have to know. We have to teach people around us how to work and live with us. We need to teach them, mainly in a company. You know, they will respect people that has agenda. People respect people that have goals. People respect people that knows what to do. You know, we don't respect people that has no agenda. You know, if you don't have agenda, you'll be in their agenda of someone else. So this is one of the secrets. Tell everyone around you that today, from 10 to 11, you do one thing, here another thing, and from 5 to 6, you save that time for your kids. You save that time for your wife. You save that time for your partner, for your employees. So if someone comes in the morning asking you for 15 minutes to talk about something, you know, tell the guy, I can't talk, but it's just 15 minutes. No, I can't talk. I'm in the middle of proposal here. I'm doing my 30 minutes proposal time, you know. So come back here 5 p.m. Okay, I can go 5 p.m. Right? Do you agree? And tell that person, do you agree with me that your urgent your urgency can wait 4 hours. Do you agree with me, Maria, that your urgency can wait for 4 hours? Yeah, I agree with you. I can wait 4 hours. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. So come back here 5 p.m. We have to do that. We have to do that. We live in Brazil. People here is fucking crazy. Everyone is don't have a plan. It's difficult. It's very rare to find someone with a life plan here in Brazil. Nobody has a life plan, or even imagine a business plan. Nobody has a business plan. The plan is to sell. The plan is to work. The plan is to live. The plan is to be happy. Nobody has. So if you don't have a thing like that, a position, if you don't position yourself like that, I mean, doing something like that, you are teaching people how to live. You don't have to stress your life. You have to, you can wait. What do you think?
Can I share with you my difficulties on daily basis? For example, as you know already, I'm an English teacher here. Okay, I have English students that I take from the zero, from basic, and I take them to the intermediate level. I can take a zero student from no English to intermediate level. But the question is, because I also have to sell, I have to do the marketing, I have to teach, I have to plan the classes, and now I have to prepare videos for Instagram, YouTube. I've got some ideas to go out and do some videos like Teacher John is doing. I'm getting inspired by him also.
Right, great. Keep going.
Like, for example, the prepositions in, on, and at. I'm going out, I'm on the bus because I can stand up and walk. I get inside the car and I say, I'm in the car. So I have a lot of ideas, and now I feel that with a lot of...
Show the cities. Show the city. Show the sightseeings, Yeah,
and it's also a great way, a funny way to work. Really excited way to work. Get out of the office, of home office.
Day-to-day life, isn't it?
And
practical.
But the question is, because I had a dream to make my company become a franchising, and I had a school. I had a school that I rented, and I had to leave it, give back the keys, and now I'm making myself and adapt myself to the online activities. And but I know where I made the mistakes. I know where my mistakes were on trying to do everything by myself. Like, now I know that to begin an English course, a presential course, and I don't know for how long it's gonna be. I don't know if the schools will close and there will be only virtual classes or online classes. But I know if I want to have another English school or English course, I will need at least a teacher, a salesperson, and a manager. These three, like, to sustain the school. Everybody working, and also a marketing. So I know where I made my mistakes. I was alone. I was trying to do everything by myself. And now I know that I need to build a team, a small team, but a very effective team, to go back to the presential schools together with the online activities. Yeah.
And the question is what?
The question is like, what do you think the presential classes will end up? There will be only, the schools will close. I mean, the idiom schools will close one day.
I think for now, they probably will close for now. I think, personally, my opinion, Ricardo has a different opinion maybe. I think that yes, for now, maybe for another year or 2 years, it's maybe more. It's a difficult situation getting students back into physical schools, I think, because some people will want to go, but others won't. Otherwise, some parents, for example, they'll be very nervous about sending their kids, their teenagers, into schools where there's a virus still in the air. I personally, I think for another year, maybe 2 years, it could be a delicate situation. It's going more online. The whole education thing is definitely here in Europe, and I'm sure in Brazil as well. It's going more and more online. Even Google are stopping, they're closing their offices. A lot of their offices here in Dublin, they're not renting any more office space. They want their staff, their funcionarios to stay online, as many as possible to keep online. And so that really is a trend. It's a trend here in Dublin, which is probably an indication for the rest of the world, because Google is here, Microsoft, Apple, they're all here, Amazon. And that is what they're doing. Like, I had a student, one of my students this morning, a programmer in Amazon. He was doing his classes from home, and he's working from home for the last 6 months. And Amazon want him to continue working from home. So the same thing, the same trend will apply to education, English classes, universities as well, maybe even more so. That seems to be the trend here. Ricardo, what do you think, to tell Adriano?
I think that will take a while for schools, all kind of schools, to come back. Today, but actually here in São Paulo today, I think 50% of the private school, middle school, is going back, is getting back today.
Yes.
In São Paulo. But it's not the usual model yet. It's not for everyone. It will be hybrid with online. But I think
a mixture, yes.
Yeah. About you, I think what you need to think, what you need to consider at what really solves customer problem to learn English. Doesn't matter if physical or online. What you have to think is what is the best way to teach someone to speak English? Is they need what they need. They need me. They need what? They need a video. They need an audio. They need what? That's what you should think first, and that's the problem. I think about the future of education. I think the future of education, sales education, English education, math education, is about teachers having class already record somewhere for people to watch at any time, anywhere, from everywhere. So everything that you know about English should be on video. You should work that. Create all like 1,000 classes. Like myself, I have like 1,000. No, 100. No, 1,000. 1,000.
1,000. Yes, 1,000.
I have 1,000 hours of videos about sales that I split through YouTube. That is at YouTube at Vendas Cura Tudo. If you put Vendas Cura Tudo and YouTube together, is 1,000 hours of sales.
Wow, a lot. Yes.
Sales video. So future education for me is everything that I know, that John knows, should be on video, and is there, and for people to decide what they want to watch for today. Based on their daily problems. If he has a problem about prospecting customer, so go to prospecting video. If your problem is closing, go to closing. You don't have to ask for the teacher. The people, we need to teach the people that they need to know what they want to do with their lives, because the most of the people doesn't know what they want to do with their lives. Like we see that thing in a pandemic. The pandemic is here for 7 months, and I would say that 50% of the people that was before pandemic, it was saying that they didn't have time to follow their dreams, pursuing their dreams. They are not taking that advantage. They are there for 7 months watching House of Cards on Netflix instead of follow their dreams, After
doing something, absolutely, yes.
Once the pandemic is finished, I don't want to see. Every person that looks at me says, "I don't have time to do my dream." I'm gonna ask him what fucking are you doing? We were doing during the 7 months, 8 months, 9 month pandemic year. One motherfucker. Don't complain anymore. You had all the time of your life, and you did nothing. So, going back to the future education, it's about everything that you know, online, available everywhere, and you helping them answer the questions that they come up after watching by themselves the class. You should be available to answering questions, and not talking again and again and again, giving the same class every day. That is stupid. You should teach verb to be once, put it on video, and it's there. If you want to learn present perfect with me, go to that video. After that, come back here with your questions. If you don't have a question, forget it. And about the physical world, I think the physical world is about community, tribes. We need to put the students together. They need to make friends, partners, couples. That's the thing. And that community, that sense of belonging, will not be created inside a regular school. If you look at I have 3 kids. If you look how they create relationship at school, they don't create a relationship inside the classroom. At the classroom, they need to be quiet, and listen to the teacher. My kids create relationships at school outside during their lunchtime break, coffee break, lunchtime. That is the time they create relationships. They create bonds. They bond, And so we need to do that. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I create the epicenter to put people together. I have Rainmaker. I do my sales course in physical world. Once we can start doing, I will come back to that. And I have a network event here every month at night at Drosophila Bar here in São Paulo to meet people. And you should do that. You are in Acaraju, and it's a beautiful place. If I was you, Adriano, I will have all the classes online, and part of the class, part of the year, part of the semester, part of the quarter, you will offer like 2 meetings with you in a beach. Let's
nice idea. Lovely idea.
From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., we will meet in the beach, in a corner of the beach. There is a place there that offers caranguejo, very good caranguejo. You should go there with your sunga, with your babe suit, with your swimsuit. I will be there with my swimsuit, with my surfboard, and we'll be there. And with my racquetball, and let's stay there for 4 hours, making friendship, relationship, networking. And I will teach. I will draw in the sand. I will draw the lesson in the sand. I will have to fill the blanks quickly because the water is coming. The water is coming.
Great idea, man.
You will erase the lesson, The water is coming. You have to fill the blanks quickly.
Super idea. Very good idea. Very good. Or a weekly walk on the beach.
Learning
and having fun at the same time.
And let me tell you something about that idea that I just had now. That's the path for creativity. If you wanna be more creative, and having crazy ideas like this one, you have to talk. You have to discuss with someone. We are doing a brainstorm. We are in the middle of the brainstorm about future of education. We are doing that because we are doing that. Your mind knows that you are doing that. We haven't said that we are in a brainstorm session, but my mind knows that, perceives that. Yeah, you are talking to two guys about that. About he asked you about the physical world, the online world. I'm allow you, Jordan. I'm allow you to tell crazy things. He's just asking you. You don't have to be perfect. He just asks you for opinion. You can be crazy, man. Go crazy, go crazy. And once I start talking, the idea start coming. If I talk here for an hour about that, I will have much more crazy ideas and better than this one. But the other thing,
and what about
about the franchising idea?
Yes,
forget about it for now. Forget
it's
about
over.
it.
Do you think the franchising is going to be over? Franchising.
I think, Adriano, we need one English teacher to teach English to 200 million people in Brazil. Just one. Just one Portuguese teacher, just one math teacher, just one Brazilian story teacher. Just one. Imagine if you get the best math teacher, Brazilian math teacher. I don't know who is the guy, but who is the best? The best is the one that all his students score 10, in all tests in the last 10 years. That's the one. Let's get this guy. Let's help him make videos about math and put online. And let's fire all the other motherfuckers, terrible teachers that pretend to be math teachers, but they are not. They are not passionate about the math. Let's fire up all those old guys because from starting Monday, all the thousands of kids everywhere in Brazil will have the same class from that math motherfucker crazy, amazing math teacher. We need only one, Adriana, only one. If you think like that, franchising is over. Why you need franchising? Why you need to, let's say that you are a good, great, amazing English teacher, and you do the franchising of your math of teaching. Nobody's gonna teach like you. They will be like Adriano less -5. The other one is Adriano -10. Okay. You get some money, put some money in your pocket, but let's be true. No, let's be real. The one that bought the people that brought the franchising from you at Porto Alegre is not passionate about English. They just want to make money. So they got your books and teach what is in the books. They don't put their hearts, like you do. So I think for now, but I think you could franchising English experience. You could franchising that beach 4 hours in the beach experience. That thing, yeah, maybe, yeah. But a class where people should be there, they should get their cars, go there, that place, be inside a room, small room with air conditioning, and they can be themselves because they are in a classroom with people they nearly know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the future of education is much better than this. It should be brighter than this one. This belongs to 15th century medieval age. That's how the Vikings teach their kids how to sail. Stop, shut up, and listen to me. I'm an old guy. I'm a Yoda. Yes. You have to watch to listen to me, motherfuckers. You don't know anything about life. Listen to me. I don't think so. If you talk to my kid, Gabriel, he's 8 years old. 8 years old. He knows everything already. My challenge is to tell him something that he doesn't know. Even when I tell something that he doesn't know, he says he knows. When I try to talk about sex, I did that already. But when I started talking about sex, he said, "No, I already know everything." you are virgin. How can you say that you know everything about sex? No, I know everything. I watched some videos and I follow some YouTube channels, and they told me, I know. It's very. It will be much.
I'm not surprised nowadays. Not surprised, Ricardo. Amazing. Yes.
Yeah, as the time goes by, it will be very, very difficult to teach the new generation something because they think they know everything already. But I think if you create an environment that doesn't look like an environment, I think they will be open mind for us,
So the other idea, talking about going back to the presential place, presential school, presential place where the students, they can meet each other to interact face to face. Like I had an idea, like there is no reception, there is no receptionist. There is a place, a housing, a place inside the neighborhood, and the students, they have classes, virtual classes, but once a month they can book a time to meet each other in this place, where when they get inside, they have like a card they put in the door, the card, and the doors open and get into, and there is a architectonic project that will make them feel they are abroad, and it to make them feel better to talk and feel more comfortable.
Like an English world environment
where they can meet each other and talk and have some cappuccino coffee and sit down. And also a place where there is a drum, there is a guitar. So let's have a music class in the kitchen where they can cook something to eat, make a Halloween, making a cake when they have birthday. So a place to meet. They still having classes, virtual classes, but once a month, or I don't know, anytime they can just go there and on the app of my business school, and then I don't have to say the name, and they go there and they book a time, they arrange a time to meet each other, to have a conversation, to interact, because idiom is a matter of interaction, like we are doing now. And now it's a virtual interaction. We don't need to be in a place, physical place, but maybe, I don't know, maybe if there is a place where the environment has an architectonic project that makes you feel excited to talk and inspire you to talk more, where you have everything, you look around, you see, wow, man, it's nice here, and it's comfortable, and sofas around, and there's a drum, there's a guitar, there's a microphone to play. We can have I can have fun here, talk. I don't know, maybe something like this.
Yeah,
in a physical way. Like you go, you can
invite
the time you want to go there with the other.
Ricardo Jordan with your guitar. You can play some real rock and roll.
I have some ideas like this, so I keep wondering, man, is it a good idea? It's gonna work? It's not gonna work? I'm a kind of little.
I agree, and what I suggest for you to start is doing partnership. The beginning of the conversation, you talk about teams. You were saying that you work alone, and now you realize that you need to build a team. So your first team should not be about people that you CLT, should not be about employees. Your first team should not be about employees. You don't have money to have employees,
Yeah.
You should be partnerships. So that partnerships. You should partner with someone that do videos for you. You should you should partner with someone. Maybe you teach English to the video guy, the video maker, and the video maker will do videos for you, something like that. And what about the physical place? You should partner with a bar or a restaurant. It's already there. That is good. It's not the ideal, that it should be everything in English, but it's not. It's not. Fuck the dream idea. The dream idea is not for now. Keep in mind. But the first one, you'll be here in that little restaurant. There is Aracaju restaurant. It's a typical restaurant. It's good.
On the beach, like you said, man. Meeting on the beach.
Yeah,
in a park.
Yeah, yes. Everything's Portuguese. But fuck, let's take advantage of that. Like, this is in Portuguese.
Outdoors, meeting outdoors.
Yeah, how to translate that to English?
Adriano, I'm sorry to interrupt, guys. Last year, when I was in Curitiba, before coming back to Brazil, I had a language school in Curitiba. Because of the recession there, it wasn't doing great with numbers of students. So to get more students, what did I do? I organized, went to see a local restaurant, then I advertised pizza and English every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. And I sent it to all my WhatsApp friends, every contact I had, that we're going to do a free English conversation and pizza evening. Everybody, and I made an event, I can't remember, in a special app, the event, and then everybody came, everybody paid for their own pizza and their own Coca-Cola or whatever, no alcohol, and we had about 15 or 16. Then we decided to come back to Ireland, but I had 15 or 16 people there sitting at a big long table, everybody speaking in English, free. And it was an amazing experience, and they loved it. Like Ricardo said, it was realistic. The restaurant was there. I did a kind of a partnership, but it was just to spread the name, get people to know about my school, and share the videos then on WhatsApp or on my channels. But something like that sounds like a very realistic idea, because then you build contacts and more people speaking English, which is so important in Brazil, because there aren't many opportunities to practice English day by day. So something like that gives them the opportunity, and little by little, then you can start developing the commercial aspect of it. Something like that. That could be one solution, Adriano. Something like that.
Let's see that question. Custodio is saying, thank you for this video in English. Please make more and more. Question: do you believe that speaking English can be kind of shortcut for be success in a lot of niches?
Let Ricardo answer. You answer, Ricardo.
Do you believe that speaking English can be a shortcut for big success in a lot of niches? Well, I think that more and more the world is getting smaller, global. If we live in a place that is locked down, or even when we come back when we finish pandemic, the world is getting smaller. LinkedIn is here. You can go to LinkedIn now and ask for a meeting, Zoom meeting with a manager in Germany. Let's say, Custodio, that you do like t-shirts, Brazilian t-shirts, and you want to resell your Brazilian t-shirts in Germany, Berlin, in some fashion store that is in Berlin that you read in New York Times. You just have to go to LinkedIn and ask him for a meeting, the owner of the store in Berlin. Just do that. He will accept. People from outside, they are open for business. Brazil has a closed mind. You are not open for business. Someone calls you and you say, no, I don't want. But outside here, people are open for business. And then they will accept the Zoom meeting. He wants to learn about your brand, Brazilian brand. So if you know English, you'll be able to do a meeting with this guy. They will buy 5,000 euros of your clothes that you can ship to them in 3 days. In 3 days, you can have your Brazilian T-shirts in Berlin through the air. Maybe he will pay for the freight, because he loved the T-shirt. He wants to have there by Friday. So just I can ship. You can have my T-shirt by Friday. FedEx charge like 100 euros. Are you willing to pay? No, I can pay. Put there on invoice and send me already. Send me 24 hours so I can get by Friday. It's like that. If you know English, you'll be able to do business everywhere. If you know English, my father is having is participating in once a week at night in a course about literature with a very great Rio de Janeiro carioca teacher that knows everything about literature, global literature, universal literature. And his course he's participating is it's a 6-month course about the history of the West civilization, our civilization, Europe, Western civilization. And in 6 months, he's teaching our Western civilization history through the books, through the best books. And he gave my father like a list of 30 books that he will talk about for 6 months. There's no one Brazilian book among the 30 books. No one. No.
Not even one.
Nothing. No Brazilian book. No Portuguese book. No, nothing. What I'm saying is that the best ideas is in English. The best ideas is in English. If you if the language that you learn is Portuguese, okay, go ahead, read Luis Verissimo books. It's good. You laugh, but you're not
connection.
It's not gonna change your life. The best idea is in English. Is in Germany, is in French, is in Italian, is in Japanese, is in Korean, is in China. It is in Spanish, But if you learn English that I did, I never took an English class in my life. And I understand everything in English. When I find a word that I don't know, I just look for. I learn, and I have no problem talking English. As you know, we are here, and for more than an hour, I create the phrases from nowhere. I'm not afraid that some of you is saying, he don't speak well. Fuck you. I speak much better than like 99%. I have the courage to talk. I create a phrase from nothing, and I never took a one single English class in my life. I learned by myself. I learned with Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Iron Maiden, Metallica, reading books. And if I know so much about sales, it's because before my teachers tell me, please read that book for you to be able to learn marketing. I was already read thousands of marketing books in English when I was 15 years old, 16 years old. When I went to the Escola Superior de Propaganda e Marketing, that was the college that I attended. And I remember even to today, for 4 years, all books that those teachers was asking us to read, or his class was based on, I already have read before the school has begun in English, So I think it's very important for you to know English. And I think...
let me just, sorry to interrupt you guys. Let me just say to Custodio there, when you just think of connections and communication, international communication, Of course it is, unless you're thinking only in Brazil, like inside Brazilian borders, well then of course Portuguese is more important. But if you are talking here about niches in an international sense, without a doubt. Do you remember last week, Kleber, like Ricardo, we had Kleber. Kleber was here on the live. He went to New Zealand for about a year and a half, learned English, came back, and immediately he got involved in import-export, comercio exterior. Now he's flying. He's a socio of a very good import-export business in Curitiba, has 2 other great parceiros. They're growing. Now they're opening a new company in Sao Paulo soon. And that is really, it's a niche thing, specifically importing and exporting, importing into Brazil, exporting out to very similar but different things, very niche, totally specialized in that. And that is all happening because of English. All the connections, even the Receita, the international Receita, all the terminology for importing, exporting, it's all in English. Those are the Incoterms, it's all in English. And so many things like connections, small connections that you may need, that you never expected, things that just happen, it would be in English. So I would imagine certainly English it opens doors. Abre portas, cria pontes. Lets you cross bridges, cross borders, definitely. So, but then I would say that, yes.
Let me tell another thing. Yesterday I was watching a live with Tommy Highfinger, the guy, Tommy Highfinger.
Yes, Tommy Hilfiger, yes.
Tommy Highfinger brand and blah blah blah. And he was the question. He was talking about his plan that from 5 years from now, zero wasted. They manufacture the Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah,
they manufacture the clothes.
Yeah.
Zero wasted. About water.
Material. Yes.
5 years.
Resources.
That's the plan. And he said after that, I don't know how we're gonna get there, but I'm pretty sure, I'm optimist that in 2 years from now, someone somewhere will create a way to be able to do that. I'm pretty sure. He said, and I'm pretty sure too. Some way, someone somewhere will find a cure for COVID-19, will find a cure for cancer, will find a cure for everything. Every business problem, every personal problem, someone, somewhere. And I believe that thing that you need in your business to be a better business is in English. We won't be available in Portuguese. It will not come from here. Sorry, my friends, it will not come from here. No way. It's not coming from here. It will come from outside, somewhere, someone, in some place. Maybe not United States, maybe Estonia, like Pipedrive. Pipedrive is the best CRM. It's from Estonia. It will be from, I don't know, third country. I don't know, maybe something from here, maybe. But if you know English, we'll be able to find that partner that will help you build a better business, for sure.
To connect, absolutely, yes, without a doubt.
John, I talk a lot. Bro, Adriano talk a lot too. Do you have? You haven't told me the mistakes that I made in.
I know, Ricardo. I'm a little bit worried because I had a problem here with my internet. I'm not sure what was happening. I'd like to try and share. Give me a second here again. Let me see if we can do it this time. So I'm going to share a document here, and let's see how we get on. So I'm going to put here share screen. Let's see what happens this time. Hopefully we can. You tell me, please, Ricardo, can you see my screen? What can you see there? Can you see the Microsoft Word document?
Yeah, yes, no.
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 You can't.
Take a look.
Don't worry.
you are not showing the doc. You are showing the browser. People, we are here.
Problem here, yes.
We are here because Always Be Closing will be the name of the English business course that John and myself will be launched very soon, and I hope all of you will be a part of. Will attend the business English course that we will launch some days in the future, in very near future.
Yes, and some of the elements, let me come back here. Some of the elements we're going to be looking at, like in the first of all, we're going to launch the part for the intermediate level. Most of the people, the members of the Always Be Closing group, you're at an intermediate level. You're not moving beyond that. You haven't moved before that. And so that is going to be it. Well, some of the main things that there will be in this level, in this specific level, the intermediate level, will be things like there is or there are. I'm going to ask Adriano now, but that is one of the typical mistakes, for example. I really wanted to show you on the share the document here, but I'm having a computer problem, so I won't try and do it again. But there is, there are, for example, in most Brazilians, when you want to say, for example, tem copo na mesa, you say, have a cup on the table, have a cup on the table. Ou para dizer que tem problema, have a problem. And those are some of the things that we're going to be looking at, because in that case, we would use there is a problem, or there is a cup on the table. And when it's a question, imagine you want to know, você quer saber se tem problema. You want to know, is there a problem? You know, not have a problem, is there a problem? There is a problem. When it's plural, of course, then we say there are. For example, there are a few problems, or there are a few people to speak. There are a few people here. You know, there are a few people in the room, for example. When it's plural, we would use there are, that kind of thing. And another thing that I really like and really insist on helping Brazilian students at the intermediate level, which is the level we're working on in this course now, are things like conjunctions, like, you know, unless, or although, or even if, because very often there is a tendency to stay, like, to reach the level, pre-intermediate, intermediate, and stay kind of using the same structures all the time. So it is a bit like going round and round the garden. Parece tão chato dizer, but it does seem a little bit repetitive, using the same structures. Now, the benefit of conjunctions are that they make your English so much more interesting when you can use although, which is embora ou embora que in Portuguese. You know, I really want to start the project tomorrow, although we don't have all the material. We don't have all the information, for example. Although, but if you don't use although, then you have to say, you know, I would like to start the project tomorrow, but we don't have all the material. Present simple, present simple. So these are structures that really make your English much more interesting. So you learn how to have acrobacia with the English. You can brincar with the English and have different options instead of always repeating the same structures, because it is actually a bit boring as well. And so that is one of the things we're going to focus on, Ricardo and I, in this course, me more on the English side, is basically making your English richer in the sentido de more efficient, more interesting, and more fun for you to speak. You know, you can actually enjoy speaking your English more when you have these different elements. That is a really, really important thing. So that another thing I would like to do is, and I'm going to put it in the group, Ricardo, as well, is to ask you what specific elements grammatically you have difficulty with. It could be the present perfect, for example. Like a lot of my students, when I mention the present perfect, they get worried. You know, they really worry because you don't have the same thing in Portuguese. Presente perfeito, you know, sujeito have or has, and then the verb in the past participle. It's not a structure you use. So that is another thing that we will be looking at in this course. and I'm going to ask you people, you in the group, what elements you need help with, what grammatical elements you need help with. So please do tell me, guys, because this is going to help me. I really want to find the things that you have difficulty with. And it could be prepositions, it could be present perfect, it could be past perfect. And a lot of them I know already. And I'm already building the course. I have a lot of surprises, a lot of unexpected, elementos inesperados that I know will help you. Things that I learned in my 9 years in Brazil, that algumas faltas, things that you don't have in English, ferramentas in English, that normally that you don't know in Brazil because nobody teaches them in Brazil. English schools don't teach a lot of things that you need. English schools, muitas vezes, and I know, Adriano, you have a school, but a lot of times English schools, they stay with the same structures that will sell courses. And it's not always what you need. So here in this course, we're going to be doing a lot of things directly for you. I know a lot of things you need. We're going to be fora da caixa, outside the box, and give you the English resources, the English tools that you need, really need in your business life, your presentations, your meetings, etc., conferences, whatever. So do tell me, guys, do tell me any elements that you know will help you. Just tell me, please, when I ask you in the group, and put it in the group. Say, Teacher John Simon, I need more help with this or with that, and I will look and I will prepare and choose the best elements we can for the course. So that is it, Ricardo. Do you have anything else, Ricardo, to add?
Oh, that's great. That's great. I think.
How does that sound? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. When we are a habit creature, we are a creature, habit creature, a creature of habit.
Yeah, creatures of habit. Creatures of habit.
Creatures of habit. We learn a few things and we think is enough.
And we stop. Yeah, that's it. Stop.
Yeah. Keep using the same vocabulary in terms of English, speaking about English. And I think we need to challenge ourselves to learn more, to go on one step further, learn a few words. Like you said, I think the devil is in the details. If you learn three tricks about sales, it's maybe you sell more 1 million reais more. If you learn 3 tricks about English, maybe you'll improve a lot.
A lot more, absolutely, totally, yes.
Maybe life is like that. We are here. We are in a first step to go to the second step. It's just a matter of learn 3 tricks. You go to the second one, more 3 tricks to the third one. More.
You keep advancing, keep moving on. Yes.
Like that. Instead of, maybe people believe that you have to go from level 1 to level 2 in anything in life. You have to learn 50 lessons. Maybe not. Maybe just two details. But because it's really that. Right? What separates, when you look to the Formula 1 race, Formula 1 race, the first, the guy that won, well, is no, before the race, that competition had the best time, right? The fastest
time, the best lap,
race. The fast lap get the first place. The difference between the first place, the fast lap of the first, the guy that got the first place to the second place is like 3 seconds.
Less, menos probably.
And between we are talking about the first and the second, but if you look to the 8 to the 9, the 10 to the 11, it's like 1 second, Things like
yes,
that.
yes, totally. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I think life is like that. If you are on the first level, but to become the second level, to be considered as a second level, you just have to learn small things, right?
Absolutely. Little detail and consistency, of course. Like you said at the beginning of the video, yes, thinking outside the box, learning what you need, and being consistent, though. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Like you were saying in your, your schedule, your week, booking your hours, booking your English studies as well, booking your practice. So important. Consistency. Absolutely, because English is like a language, it's an organic thing. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it is true. So you have to be consistent about using it, practicing, speaking, writing, reading, listening, lots of stuff all the time. You can never say, okay, mio inglese sta na gavetta quando preciso pego. No, you use it all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. Has to be outside the box, courageous, speaking, like Ricardo's doing there. And well done again, Ricardo. Very good. Really good. And Adriano, super. Well, sorry, I don't say, guys, sorry about that technical problem. I had everything ready, a PowerPoint and a Microsoft Word document to show, and there's a problem with my computer. I'm not sure what it is. So for the next one, I will have it sorted, and I will be able to share my screen and the slides. So sorry about that, guys. I wasn't able to show you. I had some nice expressions about time and about maxing time and using your time efficiently, English words and phrases and idioms. It wasn't possible to show you them, but hopefully on another occasion next week we'll be able to get it right. Okay, just to say.
So I think we are closing. We are near the end of today's live. Thank you very much for Adriano from Aracaju that is here, John,
yes,
Ireland, and everyone that is watching. If you are watching the video that we recorded, every week we are here teaching, talking, practicing English. I hope you are come back here and you'll be here someday. And go to the, if you are not in a WhatsApp group that we created, is here, down here. Go there. mygroup.vip/c/331. Jump to the groups in WhatsApp. John is there every day teaching something. See you, people. See you around.
See you, Ricardo. See you, Adriano.
Always be closing.
Guys. See you guys.
Always be closing. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, weekend, blah, blah, blah.